Okay, what's up, y'all? Getting down to the end of my vacation here. I have stolen my previous ride here. This used to be my car. Back in the day, I sold it over to my boy Caesar though. He's kept it up pretty good. Nice to see my little baby again. I used to love this car. I drove it all over the Philippines. Had a good time with it. Great little car, so you can still running pretty good. Still running pretty good. So I'm gonna show y'all a few things here around the air base. I'll show you a couple of the malls here. Sound like something to do, so come hang with me if you want to see it. I'm losing my voice again. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's from the ice or what. I keep losing my voice for the last couple of weeks here, but it's okay. I'm still talking to you. I'm still rapping with you. Still giving you good information. I hope you're hanging with and enjoying it. Please hit that like and subscribe. And let's see a few more things today. What do you guys ready for this? Let's do it. Yeah, you can see a little bit what it's like to drive here in the Philippines. It's a lot like driving in Thailand. Small, narrow roads, but we are on the right-hand side of the road. And the steering wheel is on the left, so that'll be a little more comfortable for some folks. People walking in the street, pretty standard. Pretty standard. We're at the back side of the SM Mall, the super mall here in Angeles. Biggest mall here. They've added on a lot to this mall. It's probably about twice the size it was when I first lived here. Lots going on up in here. Lots of restaurants. They got all kinds of workspaces up in here. Interesting. Let's go take a look though. Driving in the Philippines, owning a car in the Philippines. Similar to Thailand in some respects. You're driving on the right-hand side of the road, so that might be more comfortable for some people. It's all good, but yeah, as far as owning a vehicle, no problem. Pretty much anybody could do it. Getting a loan for a vehicle is different than Thailand though. Like in Thailand, unless you have a work permit or something like that, or married to a Thai, you're probably not gonna be able to get a loan for a vehicle. But here in the Philippines, you can. Pretty common. I have many friends who have bought and purchased new vehicles here. Had no problem getting financing from the dealer. If that's more preferable to you, you may require a larger down payment, but no big deal. You can do that. Traffic laws, you know, they have the same basic level of enforcement that Thailand does, which is minimal. You got speed cameras and speed traps, that type of thing every once in a while. Fines are pretty low comparable to what you might pay in the States. Insurance, of course, both countries require like a minimal insurance, but always get extra insurance. First class insurance in Thailand, I'm not sure what they call it in the Philippines, but collision, comprehensive, whatever. Just get the best stuff you can. It's gonna be pretty affordable. I would just, if you're gonna own and drive a car in either one of these countries, I would definitely get the best insurance you can for the money. It's usually gonna be very affordable, so it's totally worth it. Also, very much like Thailand, motorbike, yeah. Still one of the most dangerous things you can do is ride a motorbike in either one of these countries, but same insurance rules apply, same registration, all that stuff applies. That was one funky thing. When I bought a used car here, it was a little bit of a trip how they do the paperwork. You got to do like these triple signature things and whatnot, but it's all doable. It's all very doable. Some of it's a process, you know. Some things you can get an agent to help you with. Some things you can do on your own. It's up to you how you want to roll with your like annual registration and all that. Getting a license in the Philippines is pretty easy too. I was able to just use my US license, go down to the Department of Licensing here, I forgot what it's called, and they basically just transfer it over and give you a Philippine license. Pretty easy. So let's check out a major commercial grocery store here. This would be like going to a Safeway or an Albertsons or a Publix, something along that lines. It's like a major grocery store, the SM grocery store. Got a little bit of everything up in here, kind of like a Walmart too, actually in the mall. But yeah, they got a lot of good stuff, a lot of Western stuff, good taste, good prices, whatnot. If you're looking for something you can't find in the smaller stores, obviously it's gonna be in a place like this. Get the bears. Here we go. They got the good snacks. Yeah. Oh, might have to get some cheddar jalapeno. What? Take some of those back for the fall. You know, the fall absolutely freaking loves these things. A lot of people might have noticed that the peso has gotten very weak against the dollar, but unfortunately the prices have also gone up to reflect that. You're still doing really good over here on the US dollar. Unfortunately, it's not as good as you would think it would be, considering how much the Philippine peso has lost pace against the dollar. But it's still pretty good. Still very, very affordable to live here. You're just not going to save quite as much as you thought you might save. We're sitting at like 56 to the dollar right now, but the prices have gone. I could tell just by looking at generally at a few things here that, yeah, the prices have definitely gone up here. Inflation is impacting everywhere. It is what it is, right? Got to do what you got to do. Still worth it. Still worth it. Make that move. Your coat. They love that your coat here. Hello. All right. There you go. Liter of milk, 180 pesos. Not bad. Yeah, a little under $3 to $4. All right, 85 pesos for a loaf of bread. Yeah, about $1.50, $1.60 so. Yeah, they do sell alcohol in a separate section here, but they don't have those funky hours like you have in Thailand. No, you can pretty much buy alcohol anytime it's open. Anytime the store is open, you can buy alcohol. Yay. And prices are fair, you know, probably very similar to Thailand. Yes, when it comes to food and restaurants, yes, the Philippines is very, very much like Thailand. Same rules apply, man. If you're hungry in the Philippines, you are not in the Philippines. There's food literally everywhere. And for a good price. You get cheap food everywhere. And there you go. That's what a major shopping mall looks like here in the Philippines. Yep, looks just like a mall, right? Now, this one is not as extravagant as some of the Thailand malls, but up in Manila, they have a few other malls that look pretty cool. Just what everybody want to see more malls. You see a ton of malls in Thailand from me. Now you're seeing malls in the Philippines. I'm sorry. You got to show them to you though, so you guys know what's going on, right? It is a Sunday, so the mall is a little bit crazy today, a little bit busy. Not normally this crazy. Come in on a weekday, you'd be a lot better off. Weekends are definitely very popular, but not unlike any other place in Southeast Asia. The weekends and the malls are always slammed. Doesn't matter what country you go to. Dogs in the mall. Did they do that back in the U.S.? I don't know. I don't think you could bring your pet in the mall back in the States, could you? But yeah, you will see pets in Southeast Asian malls all the time as well. How much for a modern TV in the Philippines? 64,000 pesos. Not bad. That's probably what, about 1,200, 1,400 bucks, something like that. I don't know. You guys can do the price conversions really easy on google.com. Really simple to do a quick price conversion, but yeah, electronics prices, just like Thailand, a little bit higher than what you'd pay in the US, but not crazy. You can tell just by walking around though and seeing the number of shops and things they have here, you're not giving up that much. And in the Philippines, when it comes to like Western food options, they have a ton of Western food options here. A ton. Because of our close ties with the US, you get a ton of Western restaurants here. I'll show you a few of them, but not so much in Thailand. We do get a lot of Western food over there, but not as much as we definitely get over here in the Philippines. We got the Chili's. We got a Denny's. Yay. I know you guys are really excited for this stuff, right? We got a Denny's. Oh yeah, and there's even a Texas Roadhouse here. How exciting, right? You can get just as fat and bloated here as you can at home. Awesome, right? Yeah, but you do got these options, which is nice. Like I said, this mall has grown immensely since I was here. None of this stuff was here when I was here 4 years ago. This is all new. Go Philippines. Do I still want to live here? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But that's up for you guys. I'm not really here to decide for me. I'm here just passing information for you guys to decide maybe if the Philippines is an option. Going into shopping malls, banks, and other things here, you may see a guard. They got these really nice outfits on, nice white shirts, blue pants, usually carrying a gun that's empty or has no bullets, or an empty shotgun, something along that lines, and they may scan you with a wand. Don't be nervous, no big deal. Oh, and just to round it off, we got a Cinnabon, baby. Yum, yum, yum. I do gotta find me an ATM real quick, get some cash out. For my particular hotel, if you pay in cash versus using a credit card, you get a pretty substantial discount of 20%. So yeah, if your hotel offers something like that, yeah, it's better to get some cash out the machine. If you're like me and have Charles Schwab, you get all your ATM fees refunded. So hey, that's a win-win for me. Is it safe to use ATMs in the Philippines? I've never had a problem. I know some people talk about skimming devices, things like that, or they've had their cards hacked or blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all before. I don't know. I've used the ATM hundreds and hundreds of times in my time in the Philippines and never had an issue. So I feel safe. All right, we're passing all these clothing stores, H&M and whatnot. Will I fit in the clothes here? Well, if you're a full-sized American man like me, you might have some challenges finding clothes. I have seen some shirts in our sizes, but not that common. Really easy to ship stuff here from Amazon and whatnot. A couple of techniques on that. I'll share a couple of things on that later, but yeah, not too bad. But getting clothes in the mall, yeah, not if you're full size, probably not so often, but if you're a little bit of a smaller guy, no problem, no problem. When was the last time y'all went to Shakey's? It's not the best, but they do got them little potato things that are pretty good. The pizza's kind of okay, and then the chicken's not bad. I like the chicken there at Shakey's, not bad. Here you go, here's a little fast food row though, to go along with all them other nice big restaurants. Yeah, like I said, you'll have no problem becoming a nice big fat American here if you really want to. But of course there's much healthier food options if you seek them out. I'm just showing you the bad stuff because that's what I eat. I don't know what it is in the Philippines, but for some reason they just can't seem to get the number of ATMs up like they have in Thailand. Definitely something much better about Thailand. It's no problem finding a good, open, available ATM here. You'll end up waiting in line like I am standing in line for an ATM right now.
and also because they do weird stuff at the ATM. I have no idea, but sometimes they're checking their balances or they're pulling out a small amount and then they do another transaction. I don't know, it's weird stuff. Just get used to that. Welcome to the Philippines. And yep, there it is. And broke the ATM. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That happens all the time here too. I don't know what it is with ATMs in the Philippines, but yep, they constantly break, out of service, run out of receipts, won't give your money. I don't know. I always have problems like that with the ATM. I never have a problem with ATMs as far as someone stealing from me, but I always have problems with them functionally. All right, well, that was the SM clock. Yay. Hope you guys enjoyed a very, very rapid tour there. They also have one other large mall here called the Marquee Mall. Lots of other good stuff in there. Both malls have movie theaters. Watching a movie here is great. It's definitely legit, affordable, and you get the full experience. I think some movies have Tagalog subtitles, but mostly they're just shown in English. So as far as I can remember, either way, I don't know, subtitles wasn't the thing I was worried about it, but the movies are in English, so makes for an easier watching experience, right?
Oh, I completely forgot about this new mall here. So three major malls here in Angeles City. The City Front Mall. I haven't been in this place yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it on this trip, maybe on the way out for Clark. But first we're gonna go on to the old air base and see what's going on out here. Let's go. Big old casinos, yep, they got them here. Lots of casinos in the Philippines, if that's your thing. This is all out at the former Clark Air Base. There still is a Philippine military presence here, but mostly this place has been taken over by casinos, hotels, duty-frees, that type of thing, factories, all kinds of stuff using this property. Even a great hospital out here that I'll show you shortly. Well, we got it here. We'll look at the Genesis bus right here. That is a great option if you're coming into Manila. Don't mind riding the bus. It's like a first-class bus, but a decent price. It goes direct from Manila Airport to the shopping mall here. Good bus service to use. Nothing tricky about it. You know, you hop on at the airport, hop off at the mall, and then go to get your transportation from the mall to whatever hotel you're staying. Good option. I'll try to find a price list or the website and link it down below. Okay, here we go. Clark International Speedway. Can come out here and see some bike racing, car racing, and even participate. They do have certain events where you can get involved in the action. Yeah. Here is the medical city, Clark, and while we're on the topic of medical, let's talk about medical benefits there are for the U.S. military members retired and living overseas. Here in the Philippines and in Thailand, you have the option of using your FMP, your foreign medical program. That accounts for all your VA rated disabilities. If that's not a VA rated type thing, then you can also do your TRICARE. You guys in the military know what your TRICARE is. You were under TRICARE Prime when you were active duty, but if you're no longer active duty, you're retired, you're out, more likely you're gonna be under TRICARE Select if you're in the States, and when you come overseas, you'll be in TRICARE Overseas. Now, supposedly they are supposed to extend the benefits of Prime to the overseas customers. You have to pay a little bit more money, but you will get better coverage. I'm not sure if that's started yet or not. They usually have like an open season type thing where you can join the new program. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. So that's the basic rundown of what you can get as a U.S. serviceman overseas is FMP, Foreign Medical Program, through the VA, or using your TRICARE program. Otherwise, you're gonna be basically out of pocket. For TRICARE specifically, you probably will be out of pocket initially, and then you can get reimbursed. For FMP and VA related disabilities, most cases it won't be out of pocket. They'll directly bill the hospital, or the hospital will directly bill the VA. Too easy. All right, guys? Let me know if you got any questions. See, I told y'all, PTT is life. They've even got them here in the Philippines. Yay, Philippines, PTT, yeah. So this little area here is called Koreatown because most of the businesses are obviously owned by and inhabited by Koreans. How I wish Americans would get it together like they do it, because this is awesome. They pretty much have their own section of Angeles. What an amazing thing that they have done down here. Let's take a look. Yeah, the Koreans are definitely doing big in Angeles City. Just a little hint to my American friends, hint, hint. Kmart in the Philippines, no, not really. It's actually Korean owned, but it has a lot of items like a Kmart would have. Here we are in Milestones. This is my old hood right here. All right, we up here on the rooftop, man. I don't even know how to call this spot here. The 69 Rock Bar. They got a little view out here, though. Look at this. Look at this. From the roof deck, looking down on Angela's proper here. Get some food. It's a nice little chill spot called the 69 Rock Bar. 69 Rock Bar. We have been told this is owned by a guy from New York named Brian. We have been warned and told that this is the best spot for Western food. Right? How you doing? This is going on with the menu. You guys know I love them big pictures. And no, it's not blue. It's just the lights in here. But yeah, it looks delicious. All kinds of, they got New York pizza, look at the chicken sandwiches, wings. What am I gonna have? I don't even know. All looks good. Oh yeah, y'all, check this out. The chicken parm sandwich here at 69 Rock Bar. Woo, it's looking ridiculous. I know you want some. Go ahead, reach in the screen and get you some. Right, everybody else got the pizza. Looking real good. Loving the crust already. Look at that crust. That's handmade. All that food, what's the grand total? 2,925 pesos.
Oh,
all right.
I thought it would be 3.5.
Yeah. Quick math in my head, it's around $60. Yeah, not even $60. All that food we had, chicken wings, full pizza, chicken sandwich, drinks, everything around $60. Fed 5 people.
Yes, sir.
I love Asia, baby. I love it.